Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 21 career mode with Leicester City, and today we've got episode 24. So we've got some games coming up then in the Champions League group stage. In today's episode we are going to be taking on PSG and Cska Moscow. At the start of today's episode we are still going to be at the top of the Premier League, and like I said last episode, that rough game against Man City where we thought we were going to win 2-1, but he brung it back 2-2. So hopefully in today's episode we can still stay at the top, but you can see at the moment Spurs are level on points with us. So at the moment then in the Premier League, Jamie Vardy is the leading goal scorer, but you can see there Kai Havertz is level on his record as well with 7 goals in 7 matches. Coming up then in today's episode, we've got 2 games in the Champions League where we are going to be taking on PSG and Cska Moscow. We've also got 2 games in the Premier League, but one of them ones will be simmed in today's episode. Hopefully we don't have to jump into the game like we did in the previous episode in the Brentford game, and unfortunately came out with a loss. But hopefully we don't have to do that in today's episode. So if you guys do enjoy today's episode, please don't forget, go down below and hit the like button. We can hit above 100 likes. That would be amazing. And also guys, if you are new, you want to see more of these Leicester City career modes, hit the red subscribe button down below. So let's get into some of your guys' comments then from the previous episode. And don't forget guys, when I get your comments in, it can be about anything in the career mode or just FIFA 20 in general. Leave it down in the comment section. I'll be sure to reply to it in the next video and get it up on screen as well. So into the first one then, which is from Nuri, saying, "Hey Renzy, can you show in some future episode how you do your training, because I have some troubles with the fitness going up. Love this video." And I appreciate that from Nuri. So unfortunately right now I can't show you the actual training itself because we have the game coming up against PSG. But in terms for me, it's a lot better training, like as an overall thing, you know, when it has the 3 circles. It's a lot easier to get that green when you have less players in the squad. But also, what I like to do is when I start a new career mode, I go in and try and get the ones that get your fitness up the most, which is sort of 3 green bars going upwards and then 2 red going down. I try and get A on there. It might take me a couple of attempts sometimes, but I try and get them done. So I have 1 in defending that gets up by 3, 1 in passing, 1 in shooting that gets it up by 3. Now another problem with them is, like the defending one for example, it improves the fitness by 3 bars. So that might be like a plus 12 for example, but it only trains 2 players. So that's the only downfall to it. So the better ones, they do go up by 3. Obviously sometimes don't train a lot of players, only 2 of them. So more or less just every time I'll go in, and instead of just pressing the right stick in and just quick simming it, I'll actually go in and change each individual one to the one where I got an A in it, and that way I always get the best results and a plus 12. So let's get into the second comment here then, which does come from Aryaman, saying, "Also if possible, send Gibbons and De Silva and Edward on loans in January. They're too good to be on the bench." Now I agree with this because I've already added Gibbons to the loan list at the moment. No offers come in. PSG actually did come with an offer, but it was a loan option to buy at the end, so I just rejected it. But realistically I should have maybe done that, because I know Everton have done that in real life with Moise Kean. I'm pretty sure PSG have a buyback option, or maybe they don't actually, but it would have been too bad and just set the buy option quite high. But yeah, I agree. De Silva I'm a little bit 50-50 on at the moment because he is similar, you know, overall to Cook and Chowdhury, but I do prefer to keep Chowdhury in the team just because he's a natural CDM. But I definitely agree, depending on how much game time these 3 get, I will probably loan list them and try and get them on a loan in January. So let's get into the third and final comment then, which does come from Amal, saying, "A Man City career mode will be wonderful. Champions League has been tough on them, and it will be wonderful to see City lift the Champions League title." Now definitely next career mode, I'm thinking of doing a team where we possibly do only 1 season. You know, the likes of PSG, Juventus, Man City. I feel like Juventus would definitely be a 1 season career mode because there's only 1 Italian league this year, only the Serie A. So it's a little bit annoying, but the Juventus would definitely be a 1 season career mode. But Man City, I am looking to do one with them. But whether to do back-to-back Premier League teams, I'm a little bit unsure about. I'd like to possibly go to, you know, the French League or the Italian League next and then come back to the Premier League. But yeah, definitely a Man City career mode will be on the card soon. So before we get into the first game then against PSG, you can see here is the League 1 table, and PSG are actually in second right now with 6 wins and 2 draws. They are unbeaten of course, but Renzy are taking the top spot there with 8 straight wins. So going into the first game then, we are going to be away from home taking on PSG, but as you can see, this is how the table looks at the moment. Porto managing to get the 1-0 win against us in that first game and go away with all 3 points for the table. But luckily for us, PSG and Moscow drew their games, so they're only on 1 point each. So here is then how the 2 teams are going to line up. And PSG's team, wow, okay, really impressive. They got Lukaku up front with Mbappe, Neymar on the left, Di Maria on the right, Verratti and Marco Reus in midfield. A bit surprised to see Marco Reus in midfield, but he does add some great qualities in the midfield. Marquinhos on Upamecano in defence. Wow, okay, very, very strong side here against PSG. We've got our strongest 11 out as well. Camavinga's down up to an 85 rated. And yeah, Renzy's who we bought. Oh, actually, no, it wasn't Renzy's who we bought him from, was it? No, my mistake. It's a different team. Sorry, I'm pretty sure it's a different team anyway. But yeah, we've got our main starting 11 out. Pretty competitive, I'd say. You know, Mahrez 87, Pereira 87, 89, and Didi. You know, we've got some great players ourselves. So let's get into this game against PSG and hope we come out with the 3 points. Here we are then, lining up for the game, and there is Lukaku standing next to Mbappe. It'd be interesting to face both of them and Neymar as well. Them three are going to be really deadly in this game. I'm not looking forward to it whatsoever. I was hoping, well, I say I was hoping, I just didn't expect him to sign Lukaku and have Marco Reus. Obviously, really great bench as well. And yeah, excited to get into this game. Played a 4-2-4, so I'm just glad they're not playing 5 at the back, because a lot of teams that we have faced that do play 5 at the back. Wolves, the Arsenal we faced as well. I can't remember if Porto did. But yeah, definitely when we play a team that's 5 at the back, it's hard for us to break it down and find space for Jamie Vardy to get into. Up towards Vardy. Harvey Barnes now. Probably get this one along there to Camavinga, who's made a great run. Harvey Barnes is still free in the centre. Take the finesse shot on, and it's going to go out. I'm going to get a corner here. A little bit ambitious, I would say, taking a finesse shot from that far out. But, you know, the attackers look occupied by the defenders. Mahrez with the cross in. Header was never going to reach it. I don't think Mahrez is going to reach that ball either. Okay, through the middle. Jamie Vardy is kind of free. Out wide to Pereira, who's beat the defender. Crossed that one in. The header maybe, and as if that was a great chance. Pereira, win the header, please. And yeah, it's okay. Camavinga's got to it. And Camavinga's turned into a great player, you know. I'm so glad we signed him. And Didi. And inside. And Camavinga. Oh, okay. Back to Mahrez. Could have maybe took it all the way with Mahrez. And we're through. Mahrez, go on. There we go. 1-0. 14 minutes in. And Riyad Mahrez is going to be the first goal scorer of the game. And the first one of today's episode. And what a way to start this game against PSG. And I just knew a chance had to come. And I felt Mahrez was in a great place the whole time. And a great through ball there from Jamie Vardy. Pinpoint precision. And also Riyad Mahrez getting it past the goalkeeper. There we go. 1-0 up. Okay, Marco Reus on the ball now. And, okay, just put a tackle in. Okay, can't seem to get a tackle in on him. But I do remember Marco Reus on FIFA, and definitely back in FIFA 12, FIFA 13, possibly even FIFA 14 as well, when he was literally getting all the best cards on Ultimate Team, 90 rated, blue cards, everything, and he was one of my favourite players on the game, especially in career mode as well. I might be through here again. Jamie Vardy just played it out. Harvey Barnes bought ourselves some time. Go for the shot, and 2-0. 27 minutes in, we're 2-0 up against PSG. What is going on? Like, I remember someone leaving a comment once saying when you face the better teams in career mode, your PSGs, your Real Madrid, your Barcelonas, because they're a lot more attacking, you're more likely to win the game, sort of thing. And maybe this is happening in this game. And we've definitely got the pace to hit him on the counter-attack. And Harvey Barnes there, left open really. And a great goal that was. 2-0 up now. Is that 27, 28 minutes in? 28 minutes into the game. Camavinga inside. Mahrez now, working his way around. Look at the space he's been given. Look at the space. 3-0. 32 minutes in, what is going on in this game? Like, you guys were looking at this saying, oh, he's put it on Legendary or something like that, and I promise to you guys, this is ultimate difficulty right now, and we are 3-0 up against PSG. Whether in a bad run of form or something, I don't know, but look at Mahrez there just so easily. Just gets round, good positioning, fair enough, you know, got on the ball well, turned round, but he shouldn't be allowed to just run away from them like that and just get a shot near goal as well. And it goes in 3-0 up in this game and just reached half an hour in. So here we go then into half time in this game against PSG. And we're already 3-0 up. But I am looking for a different PSG side to come out after half time. And Neymar, Mbappe, Lukaku, none of them have really touched the ball. Okay, that's a decent ball. A really decent ball there. Roberto now on it. Don't really want to bring Militao out to this. And okay, he's still not going to deal with it, and no way, get it cleared, no, get up, okay, PSG, and is it going to be offside? I know it's not going to be offside, they're going to get that goal as well. I don't know why, I thought I'd seen someone come up in the corner to say they were offside, but they are going to bring one back, and a little bit fluky if you ask me. There you go, block it, still gets the shot away, we try and clear it with a pass, go straight to a PSG player. I don't mind though, because we are 3-1, oh, it was 3-0, but 3-1 up now in this game. And it feels nice that they finally got themselves a goal. And we've got something to play against now. So we are going to make a few quick changes in this game. Then Vardy's going to come off. Jovic is going to come on. You can see his match sharpness now is up there at 90. So we're going to start starting him in some games. And plus he does have Champions League experience with Real Madrid. I think as well now to hold on to this lead, I'm going to bring Ndidi up to centre mid and take Camavinga off. Bring Chowdhury on. And I think that should be it for this game. That should see us out to the 90 minutes. Oh, here we go. Up to Jovic. Playing brilliantly here in the build-up. Just trying to hold on to this ball here. Create space. There we go. Down once again. Harvey Barnes with the shot. Oh, wow. Okay, because it went past the goalie, I thought it went in. And is that going to be full-time? And it is going to be full-time in this game. We come away with a 3-1 win away from home. And I am very surprised. Very, very surprised. Just because, you know, you've seen that lineup going into the game. But more than happy to start off this episode with a 3-1 win against PSG. A great win and a great performance from Mahrez. And in that game, he was great. You know, 2 attempts on goal and got himself 2 goals in that game. And I remember last episode, I think I dropped him for the Man City game. And, you know, brought Zaha into the side, who was great as well. But Mahrez, who was on fire today. And I couldn't have asked more from him. So here is then how the Champions League group looks after that game against PSG. And you can see now move up into second place with 3 points. Porto getting a 2-1 win over Cska Moscow. So it's starting to look better, but we will play Moscow before we end today's episode and get 3 points in that game as well. That'll be amazing. So let's go into our next game then of the episode. We are taking on West Ham and we are going to be at home for this one at the King Power Stadium. So this one, we got this game against West Ham in the Premier League and also another game in the Premier League. But we are going to take it on Southampton for that one and that's going to be away from home. So I'd rather play that game. And if I was to sim any, it would be this one against West Ham where we are at home. And I feel a little bit more comfortable that we'll come out with the win. I'm not going to make any changes to the side. You know, after such a good performance against PSG, most of the players are fully rested as well. So I'd rather play this winning side and hopefully come out with the 3 points in this one. So let's go ahead and sim. And 3 points will keep us at the top of the table. And we are going to get the 3-1 win in this game. Militao grabs himself a goal. Mahrez grabs himself another goal. So that's now 3 goals in today's... 4 goals in today's episode. He is on fire. Scored in the 2nd minute, 54th minute. And then Militao scoring not long after. Jovic came on for Vardy and also Zaha came on for Barnes. So not a bad game. And that should mean we stay at the top of the Premier League. So here is the Premier League table then. After that game against West Ham, you can see we're still at the top of the table. 6 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss on 19 points. Newcastle in 2nd, Man City in 3rd, Spurs in 4th. Let's take a look where Man United are. And they're in 14th place. They actually have won a game now. So 1 win, 1 draw, 1 win, 4 draws and 3 losses for them. Only 7 points this season. I feel like I need to pick it up really soon. Their previous game, let's have a look at their result in the previous game. And they lost 3-1 to Fulham. So not having a good start so far. So I'm just going to quickly show you guys then the training that I do for the team. Referring back to the comment at the start of the episode from Nuri. So here you can see the fitness is almost full, sharpness is really bad and morale is quite decent. So this is what I'm saying, that if I had less players in the squad to train, that sharpness would be more towards the green side rather than the orange or amber. So if we go on here, I never quick sim it because it never auto picks the ones I want. And you can see here there's a lot of players on 0 or 2 and 8. So you can see there's a lot of players there that I don't play in the reserves. That if they weren't there, that sharpness would be a lot higher up on the home screen. So I'll quickly go over here and I click change drill. It is a little bit of messing around. So you can see here, this one goes up by 3, goes down by 2, but it only trains 2 people. And that is the downside to it. So I click advance, and I always do this and click advance, auto pick. And just let it auto pick the players that need the fitness the most. And again, go to passing and extreme hot potato. This one here goes up by 3, goes down by 2. And it trains 3 players. You need to notice this one trains 3. This one is the same, goes up by 3, goes down by 2, but only trains 2 players. So this one is the better one out of the 2. So I click advance. Again, let it auto pick the players I want. Just click advance. And then the same goes for the last one. Just quickly go down here. Change drill. Go over to shooting. Where the last one on the A. And you can see fast shots there. I pick that one. And then I'll just let it auto pick in advance. And there we go. There's the last couple of players. And I'm going to quickly sim all. And that is all I do. Like I say, if I didn't have so many players in the squad that will sort of let in that whole sharpness down as a team, it would be a lot higher. But if we go back over here and quickly go over, ignore this email, or ignore them emails there. But if we quickly go, you see sharpness still hasn't really moved. It doesn't help that there's no games. So the sharpness that we're probably gaining, they're probably losing by playing no games. But it doesn't help with all the players that we have in the squad. So up next then, we are taking on Southampton, who are currently in 16th place in the table. 1 win, 2 draws and 5 losses. so far for them this season and only 5 points. So here is how we're going to line up then going into the third game of today's episode at St Mary's Stadium. We've made one change to the side, that is Cska coming in for Harvey Barnes. I just felt like I wanted to give Cska some game time, you know, and Mahrez has been playing amazingly. 4 goals so far in today's episode. Can he add to it in this game against Southampton? We'll have to see. But yeah, I was going to make some other changes, but then I thought, you know, the team's been playing really well. 2 wins so far in today's episode. Why change up when you don't have to? And the only thing I'm going to change is Harvey Barnes, like I say, just to give Cska some game time. So yeah, let's get into this game against Southampton and try and get another 3 points. Jamie Vardy, there to Camavinga. Cska making a great one on this left-hand side. Breaking into the box with pace. And the pass, there we go to Camavinga, and it's going to be blocked. And I got to be honest, I just ran a little bit too far with Cska there. I wanted to cross it into Jamie Vardy, but before I knew about it, it was too late. Great pass though to Camavinga, I've got to say, and a great strike. But it was blocked from the defender. Cross here now though, Tielemans to take. A little bit far away. And that is cleared, but Camavinga's now got the ball down to Militao. NDD, okay. Oh, just couldn't get that past Jamie Vardy, who could have been in with a great chance. Southampton breaking forward now. The cross in from Redmond, cleared from Militao. And okay, we just need to focus in this game. 37 minutes in, it's getting a bit tough this game, I've got to say. Completely different, and that is a poor ball. And that seems to be happening all game, you know, guys. A lot of my players just passing really poor. And okay, Gray now on the ball. Okay, the pass inside, that was great. Another pass and just gone wide from Danny Ings. We need to be a lot more better in this game. A lot more short passes, because the long passes just don't seem to be working. Just seem to be off target every time. Okay, won it back there, Pereira. That is great. Let's cut this inside to Cska. Couldn't get it to Cska, but Camavinga's got it back now. Ndidi up to Tielemans. I can see on the wing. There we go, Pereira. Not that one long. That is great. Got a decent little cross in here, and the cross is into Mahrez, and there we go. 47 minutes in, and Mahrez, the first goal scorer of the game. What a goal that was. Scissor kick. And wow, okay, 1-0 up. This guy is on fire right now. On absolute fire. 87 rated as well. He's gone up by 2 overalls since signing him. At the age of 30, he's gone up by 2 overalls. Great cross in there from Pereira. Great pace. And look at that there. Just fires that one in near post. And grabbed the first goal of the game just before half-time. 3 goals for him in the Premier League this season. Up towards Vardy. I can see Cska making the run. And that's just going to go... Okay, it's going to go to him. A little bit worried it's going to go out of play. He's kept it, though. He's kept it. And... Oh, okay. I should have maybe passed it then. And I was just waiting for a free option. Tielemans is free. Down to Jamie Vardy, who's in space. Go on, Vardy. 2-0. There we go. 50 minutes in. We're in control in this game. And ahead by 2 goals as well. And Vardy now goes up to 8 goals in the Premier League this season. I thought I ruined the opportunity when I was out wide with Cska, but we worked it inside well. Look at Jamie Vardy, just works his way round the defender. And there we go, the 180 turn, fires it in, bottom left-hand corner. 2-0 in this game. Oh, okay, Southampton, great pass. Gray now on the ball. Oh, Mukiele, that was great. Just get this one. Okay, we cannot clear it. That's poor from me. Really poor from me. And the ball back down to Redmond. Tielemans is going to stop that one. Ricardo Pereira just looking for a pass. And here we go, Mahrez now on the counter. Let's get these players running. And Jamie Vardy out to Cska. Go on, Cska, knock that forward. Just keep going. Just get round this player. That is great. Finesse shots. Oh, as if he just needs to get round him just a little bit more. And we could have been in with a great chance of a goal. But we've still got it out. Ndidi. Tielemans through the middle. That is great. Camavinga. It's Jamie Vardy. And there we go. Go on. Oh, okay. Silva gets a hand to it. 67 minutes in. And that was almost a great chance. Well, it was a great chance to go 3-0 up. Tielemans whips this one in. The header. And of course not. Falls to Camavinga. Militao, sorry, with the ball now. It's Camavinga. Get it down. Cska. Go on. 3-0. Oh, Silva. Oh, my God. Their goalkeeper. Fair enough, they aren't the best shots, but he's getting a hand to them all. And cross in. Vardy with the header, maybe. And no. And it falls once again. Camavinga now. We're really pushing on for this third goal in this game. I can see Mahrez looking at Vardy now. Get that through the middle, maybe. We can. Oh, Mahrez should have carried on. If Mahrez would have carried on. Vardy. Go on, Vardy. Fire that one in. Oh, my God, man. They really did not want us to get a third goal in this game. Camavinga for Cook. Yeah, you know what? We'll make that change. Give Cook some game time. And Camavinga gives him a little bit of a rest as well. And another corner here. Let's try go a little bit near post. Mahrez. The header from Vardy, maybe. Nope. And it falls to Cook now on the ball. And, okay, looking at Tielemans free, and he is free. Just turn around. Oh, he's great. That is great. Go on. Oh, my God. 3 chances, and it results in no goals whatsoever. And there we have it then. Full-time whistle has been blown in this game against Southampton, and away from home, we get the 2-0 win and a very well-deserved 3 points. So we're still at the top then of the Premier League table after that game. You can see now 7 wins, 1 draw and only 1 loss this season on 22 points. And we're creating quite a gap at the moment. We're 3 points ahead of Liverpool in second place. But you can see Spurs have still got a game yet to play, and Wolves. So if Spurs do win their game, they do go up to 20 points, only 2 points behind us. And who are they facing? They're facing Nottingham Forest. So expect them to get a win at home as well in that game. Let's just double check now on United. And okay, they got the second win of the season. And that was against Leeds United, getting a 1-0 win against their rivals. And like I say, I'm not just checking United because I got something about them. But it's the only team really that I can notice, you know, just straight away that are underperforming. Leeds haven't won a game yet this season and only on 3 points. Up next then for the final game of the episode, we are taking on Cska Moscow, who are yet to win a game in this Champions League group. Could I have just jinxed myself by saying that Leicester touch wood, just in case, because we do take on them next. They've got 1 draw, 1 loss to their name, only on 1 point. The same as PSG though, to be fair. And just looking at the records there, they've scored 2 goals and let in 3 so far this season. So let's hope we can go into this final game and get another 3 points for the team. So here is then how I'm going to line up for the final game in today's episode. You can see I made 2 changes to the usual starting 11. Ndidi has gone up to a 90 rated as well. Pereira up to 88. Castagne up to an 83. Sarr up to an 82. So this team is developing and it's going in the right direction, I've got to say. But Sarr is going to start on the team as well as Jovic. Now Jovic hasn't really been in the team whatsoever. Vardy did score in the last game. I can't remember if he scored both goals. But I just think Jovic, you know, he's got that Champions League experience. And I want to give him a start in this game. Sarr is going to play as well because he didn't do too bad against Southampton. And he was great using that pace on that left-hand side. Mahrez is going to stay as well. He's been brilliantly in today's episode. And I think it's 5 goals for him in today's episode so far. So there's no reason to bench him. So let's go into this game. I do expect us to come out with the 3 points after having such a good game against Southampton. And last time out in the Champions League, a good win against PSG. So let's get into this one and get a 3 points to end off an amazing episode. Okay, Jovic on the ball now. Sarr getting out wide, doing decently well so far. And I can see Jovic in the middle. Okay, couldn't get the chip in to him, but Sarr's still got the ball. Just struggling a little bit for space. Let's try go centre a little bit. Camavinga now back towards Ndidi. And to Tielemans. And okay, to Jovic maybe the shot. Maybe should have took a touch or 2. But it definitely feels different playing against Cska Moscow in this game. You know, it feels very similar to the Southampton game in terms of we're going to have to work really hard to get through the defence and try and grab ourselves a few goals. Sarr now breaking through the middle. He's got the pace. Look at the pace on him. No one's really catching up with him. And we're just running it out wide a little bit there. See Mahrez in the centre. Mahrez with the finesse. And okay, that is decent. We do get a corner. And I do expect Mahrez to get a goal in this game. He's got 5 goals in his last 3 games for the club. And again, decent effort. Won ourselves the corner now. And Sarr is near post. Let's try and get it on his head. And it's not aimed for his. And okay, and did he on the volley maybe? And yeah, just wasn't powerful enough. Okay, Moscow now getting in a dangerous position. I need to try and defend this really well. I definitely don't want to go into a half-time. Now, 1-0 down. And okay, let's try and get this one cleared. Camavinga, that is up to Sarr now. And there it is, half-time in this game. Not much has happened in the first half. Very 50-50 so far, but expected a lot better of a second half. Camavinga up to Jovic now, playing through Sarr. Look at this, Sarr is through. Take it slow, the shot, and there we go. The first goal of the game from Sarr. 52 minutes in, and we've responded really well after that first half performance. And what a goal that was. I'm so glad that he's on the pitch and he's actually scored, because it sort of backs up the change I made to take Harvey Barnes off and rest him for this game. And it's paid off really well. Jovic with the assist as well. Great through ball from him. And does that go through his legs? That goes through his legs as well. I was a little bit worried that, you know, I tried to slow it down, just take it off the sprint. And we did just that. And there goes his first goal in the Champions League. Okay, Moscow now in the box. Vlasic in the box for them, but a poor pass. And that allows us to defend that one quite easily. But here we go, and Ndidi now getting caught up upon. Camavinga inside for Sarr. Just can't lay the pass off. Tielemans is going to get it to Mahrez though. Jovic making a decent run. Can he just get past the defenders? And okay, he's going to lose it. No, no way. Oh, man, I just ran into that defender. If I could just get it past him, that would have been great. Maybe something on the counter here. Camavinga, can he just get to a loose ball? running out wide. I can see Sa in the centre, Jovic in the centre. Get it to Jovic. Morris is free out wide. Get it down to him. Okay, there's a player on him right now. Pass inside maybe, and a pass. Oh, as if Tielemans, that's who I wanted to get it to. Sa ended up being the one that it auto-selected. And that would have been great. But only 1-0 up. 87 minutes gone now. Just need to defend this lead and just get the crucial 3 points. Okay, last couple of minutes here. Still defending to do. And just get it out for a throw. And there we go. The full-time whistle has been blown in this game. Not as good as the PSG game. Who was at home as well for this one. But we get a 1-0 win. And the important 3 points. So then, as you can see after that game against Cska Moscow, Sa has come in and he said, "Hey Gaffer, thanks for listening to what I had to say. I really appreciate the chance to play while I'm in such good form." And you can see just before the game he was mentioning how he hoped that he isn't on the bench. And I was a little bit unsure, and I think it was that message that came through that made me make the change for Harvey Barnes. And I've got to say, it did pay off. So here is then the group stage after that game against Cska Moscow, and we are second in the group, level on points with Porto, which means PSG must have won in their game, and they did. Only by 1 goal, but ours was by a goal as well. But PSG finally got themselves 3 points. And this is how it looks. Porto on 6, us on 6, PSG on 4, and Moscow on 1. It's going to be interesting to see who makes it out of this group. So then, the player of the episode for me, and I'm sure you guys would have guessed by now, has to go to Mahrez. You know, 5 goals in 4 games in today's episode. This guy has been on fire, and he hasn't missed a single game in today's episode. And like I say, Sa as well, noticeable mention, going 8.2 rating in that previous game. And you know, next episode I think he'll probably start in the first team once again and keep Harvey Barnes out of it just for now, just while he's performing so well. And unfortunately for Jovic, didn't have a great game last game, but he did get an assist, I'm pretty sure. And so, you know, a few more good games and he could keep Vardy out of the squad. So that is going to be it then, guys, for today's episode. We are still at the top of the Premier League table. Also finally getting somewhere in the Champions League after a poor start and a defeat to Porto in the previous episode. But things are looking up. So hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. And if you did, leave a like down below on the video. Hit the red subscribe button if you are new. You want to see more of these videos. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.